Hi everyone. Um, so the other day was my birthday. Today is Thursday. My birthday was on Sunday. Um, if you weren't here for that, sorry. Unfortunately, the video refused to process and upload, so there is no VOD or video on demand. I did record on my phone. I'm not sure if it was because of the length or if it was the size. I'm not 100% sure. But it's not the first time this has happened. It also happened in Sydney. I did a gorilla video with Oz, and it was very quick live stream. And unfortunately, it did not process and it did not upload. So it was on my old phone as well. Hey, Pro Gamer, how are you? Just doing a recap of my birthday stream, which I'm pretty sure you were here for. So yeah, I'm just showing a few things off, and I've got a couple of things to open as well. Unfortunately, none of it is Pokemon cards or Nikkei cards, and I do apologize for Oz and his waffling, unfortunately. It is something he's very... There's not really a lot I can do about that. But yes, I'm going to be showcasing a few things I've got. Also, some of the stuff that I have to show is stuff that I ordered through Kika Goods. Now, if you haven't heard of them, they sell blind boxes and blind bags of like little figures. Some of them are a bit bigger because they're also associated with Pop Mart. So some of the IPs, some of them are a bit bigger. Because they're also associated with Pop Mart. So some of the IPs or intellectual property they have from Pop Mart. So yeah, I've got a couple of Pop Mart things. Give me a second. I've got one I can actually reach. Hopefully I'm not going to knock my camera. But this one is from Pop Mart. This is called Chaka. And yeah, so this is something that you can get from Pop Mart. I'm not sure if Kika Goods actually sells the Chaka ones, but yes, they sell a wide variety of things. So I'm going to show some of them off. Unfortunately, some of them I can't remember the name, so you'll have to bear with me. This first one is called Vegetable Fairies, and it's a little keychain. So it's got a chain on it, and you can clip it to your bag or your phone or whatever. Sorry, I've got a really itchy nose. I think I've got cat hair up there. So there's that one. That one's from Kika Goods. I do actually have a code for anyone who wants to make their own order without throwing things everywhere because it got stuck to something. So if you ever want to make your own Kika Goods order and you want to save some money, use JadsiMon 10 and you'll get 10% off your order. Now, there's a couple of other YouTubers that also have their own Kika Goods code. So if you're like me, you will alternate between like 3 or 4 of them. I alternate between my own, and there's Abby, who is, their YouTube name is Lorian's Toy Box. And Abby's pretty good. She does many openings. And her code is Lorian10, I believe. There's another Australian YouTuber who is Mavu, and her code is Mavu10. So if you want to alternate, I mean, you're still going to get the 10% discount no matter whose code you use. But if you want to support each YouTuber, alternate your codes. That's what I do. But because it was for my birthday, I used my own personal code. I don't know if Abby and Mavu have their own as well. But anyway, moving on. I'm starting to waffle. This is one of the ones that I'm not sure what the name of it is. I honestly can't remember. Actually, give me one moment. I'll open another tab because you guys can't see it anyway. Because I can, where am I? Find out what my last order was and figure out what the heck these things are called. Would have been that one. Here we go. So this one is called Aru Sweet Idol. Not sure how well you're going to be able to see this. Maybe if I block my face. There we go. And I got 2 of these. And here's the next one. So I've got 2 of them. I'm not 100% sure on the name of the figures besides the actual series. So I apologise for that. The next one, I got 3 of these ones. So this one is, one moment. This one's called Colourful Candy Choco Bear, I believe. And the hats are magnetic. And they're also shaker charms or shaker bears. So I've got 3 of these. And I'll show you the other 2 real quick. So there's this one as well. And then we have this one. Now the thing is with these is that I'm not sure if all 3 of them are specials or not, because according to the box, which I no longer have, the hat ones are meant to be secret, hidden, special, whatever you want to call them. So because I got 3 and they've all got the magnetic hats, I don't know if they're all special or not. I also don't know how many there are in the set because there was a lot of pictures on the box and they were tiny images. So, what is next? Let me see. This was not from Kika Goods. I got this at Kmart. The little axolotl. And it's got a little space helmet on it. And the arms and legs do move. I'm not too sure about the tail. But, this particular arm kept coming off while I was putting the helmet on. So this is part of a series. It's by Zuru. And if you know mini brands, then you know what Zuru is. It's called A Lot of Axolotls. This is the outside piece from the capsule. I do have another one to open today. So, here we go. Zuru 5 Surprise. The problem was when I opened this one, well, the one that I just showed, it also comes with a little teeny weeny sticker. I didn't realize it came with kinetic sand. So I almost ended up with sand all over my keyboard, and that would have been horrendous. So yeah, I've got one of those to open. I also have 2 of these to open. Now, I've already opened up 4 of these. I don't know how well you can see the lineup on the back, but the special one is right here near my finger, and it's a Donald Duck, and it is pure silver. Not actual silver, but these are actually metallic die-cast figures. So, there we go. Donald's actually on the front. I don't know how well you can see it, but he's right over there. Now, so far, I have, let me see, Elastigirl, Carl, Rapunzel, and Peter Pan. So, as long as I don't get a double today, I will be happy. So, we'll start off with these. I've got 2 of these. Now, I got these at my local Woolworths, which is a supermarket here in Australia. I don't know if it's anywhere else in the world. But yes, I grabbed 2 specifically for today. Like I said, I've opened 4. and we've got 2 Woolworths in my town. So I went to the bigger one, which is at the mall, and they had absolutely none of these. I only found them at the smaller one, which is actually close to my home. And yeah, I haven't actually got them nearby, so I can't show you what I've already got. So we will see how we go. Like I said, I'm hoping I do not get any duplicates. So yes, let us see how we go. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure that is a Dory, which it is. So we have little Dory. Isn't that so cute? I mean, I'm not the biggest Disney fan, but I figured, well, it's a blind bag and it's something that I'm interested in because of it being a blind bag. Excuse me. So the lineup itself is Bullseye, Sully, Dory, Elastigirl, Carl, Donald Duck, which is the special, Mulan, Rapunzel, Angel, which is Stitch's girlfriend, Peter Pan, Baloo, and Bambi. So far I have got 1, 2, 3. I've got 5. And there is 12 altogether. So I'm almost halfway there for a full set. But I'm not worried about whether or not I get a full set. This is just something that I found locally that looked interesting enough for me to want to buy them. And these cost me $4 each. So, let's see, 4 by 6, 12, 24, $36 I've paid out so far on these. So let us see who is next. Please don't let it be a dupe. Ah, bother. It is a dupe. It is Rapunzel. Okay, there we go. Have a look at Rapunzel there. Cover my face. Unfortunately, my webcam decides to do random cockeyed stuff. So, unfortunately, that happens. Okay, next we will open up the lots of axolotls. Now, there's 3 bags in this. Well, potentially 3 bags, because you get the axolotl if it comes with accessory like the other one with the helmet, and then of course the kinetic sand. But I know what one the sand one is, thankfully. Okay, so checklist. Let's have a quick look at that. Stay. So there is 15 to collect, apparently. Unfortunately, because people are idiots in my town, some people go and open up a whole heap of stuff and then put it straight back on the shelf because it's not the one they want. Okay, here we go. So we've got Astrolotl, which is the one that I got the other day. Scarolotl, Napalotl, Dancealotl, Readalotl. I definitely want the Readalotl one because I'm a big book fan. Flyalotl, Snacksalotl, Undertakerlotl, and who's this one? Singalotl. And then on the other side, whoops, we have Rapalotl, Cookalotl, that's also one I want, and the Gamealotl one. Divalotl, Paintalotl, Carolotl. So that's all the ones that we can get. And hopefully I won't get another Astro one. But Scarolotl, you get a witch's hat and a pumpkin. Napalotl gets a teddy bear and a sleep hat. Dancealotl is a tutu and a crown. Readalotl is a book and glasses. Flyalotl is sunglasses and a luggage suitcase. Axolotl is a donut. Undertakerlotl is a gravestone and a skeletal hand. Singalotl is a microphone and I don't know what. I think they're earrings. I'm not sure. My goodness, I am molting worse than a dog. Wrap-a-lottle, hat and chain. Cook-a-lottle, chef's hat and a spoon. Game-a-lottle is a monitor and a game controller. Dive-a-lottle is a fish and a snorkel. Paint-a-lottle is a beret and a paintbrush. Care-a-lottle is a nurse's hat and a thermometer. So let's see who we get today. Now, which is which? That is the axolotl. I have got a sticker. I've got it upside down though. That's the accessories. It means that this is the kinetic sand, which I am not opening. You want me to open that, you're paying for my cleaning bill. Okay, so let's take a look at the accessories first. I'm pretty sure this is not a duplicate because the sticker doesn't look the same. Not from the back anyway. Oh, ooh, I think I know who I've got. Let me see. So we've got some reading glasses, and that means there should be a book. Yep, there's a book. Teeny weeny book. So I've got my bin down here, so if you hear any clunking, it's me putting the rubbish in the bin. And here we go. The sticker. It's Read-a-Lottle. That's one of the ones I wanted, so yay. Now, how on earth do I get these off? One moment, I'm trying to get these glasses off without damaging them. There we go. Little tiny reading glasses. With a random hair attached. Teeny weeny reading glasses. Can't see a damn thing. Okay. Time for the axolotl. And don't put that on black. Can't see them. Now, usually I don't enjoy pink coloured things, but it is what it is. So, hopefully, there we go. With my other axolotl, I actually almost accidentally ripped off his head when I was trying to put the helmet on. So, no, it was when I was trying to get him out back. So here is Read-a-Lottle. So cute. So yeah, like I said, the arms and legs do move, but because they're made out of like they seem to be a resin of some sort. It's not the easiest thing to try and move the arms and legs. Oh, cool! They've actually got little holes for the glasses to go into. So there we go. Axolotl with glasses, and then somehow it's meant to be able to hold the book, but I'm not going to attempt to attach it because knowing my luck it'll break or fall off or something anyway, so I'll leave that for now because Astrolotl actually came with a flag as well. Ooh, nearly dropped it. Don't do that. No dropping the axolotl. I actually have Astro's flag right there. It's got a little axolotl head on the flag. But because I'm not using the kinetic sand at all, I won't be sticking the flag anywhere within normal reason. So that was that. Now I do have some pre-prepared questions. So for the oh wait, it's not time for the Q&A yet. My bad. I am going to show you what Oz got me specifically for my birthday. This is what Oz got me for my birthday. It's a yak, in case you couldn't tell. Nah, his feet are weighted. They've actually got beams in them. So this is the yak, and I named it Yoris. So think Boris, but with a Y instead of a B. I could have called him Boris the bovine, but he's a yak. Or a Highland cow, one of the two. I don't care. But it's so cute and fluffy. And there were rainbow ones. But by the time Oz got around to going to get the yak, they did not have any rainbow ones left. They only had these ones left. So I now have a yak. Let me see if I can get him to do it. I was doing that after stream the other day, and it drove Oz to giggle fits. So yes, that is one of the presents that Oz bought me. He also bought me a Pokemon ball tin. Not the regular Pokeball. Can't remember what one it's called, but he did get me a Pokeball tin, and it had, what was it? Scarlet Violet base and Obsidian Flames, I think it was. Oh no, Yoris has fallen off. Oh yeah, there's this too. Can I get it? No, I can't. Okay, so day before my birthday, they had a youth market on locally. We have been to a few, and I have bought a few things. And one of them are these 3D printed doodads. Now, obviously, this is Bulbasaur. I do have Squirtle and Charmander as well. But yeah, someone local does 3D printing and went and made these. I actually got this at a different market, but they were selling these, well, not the day before my birthday anyway, on the Saturday, because they weren't there. But Oz's co-worker was out there, and trying to put Bulbasaur back and make sure he don't fall off. Close enough, I'll fix him up later. And he was helping sell canvas bags. And I was eyeing one off, and he went and gifted me one that had peacocks on it. And I mentioned to him that I was eyeing off a specific one, and I was going to see about buying it. And he goes, well, would you prefer that one or the one that I gave you? And I said, I would prefer that one if possible. So he gifted me that for my birthday because we went there the day before. And we were talking to another friend at the time because they were there with one of their friends. So friends are friends and friends and friends and friends. Anyway, so I got that as well, but that was the day before my birthday. And then funnily enough, Oz and I went to the Woolworths that was closest to us the other day. Was that yesterday? Yes, yesterday we went there to go and get some snacks. And as we were checking out, one of the girls that usually serves me when I'm there on my own came up to me and said, oh, would you like to take these flowers home for free? Okay. I would show you them, but they're out in the kitchen and I'm up in the studio, so it's a bit of a walk. I don't want you to just be gawking at everything else that's behind me, which is chaos. So I won't worry about grabbing them. But I went and watered them this morning, so hopefully they're going to last us a little bit longer. So I got gifted them as well after my birthday. So yes, now on to the Q&A. Give me 1 second. I am going to post to Discord to let people know that I am here. Am I in the right spot? Yes, I am. Good, 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 good. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Whoopsie. Delete message. Yes, please. Thank you. And do that. There we go. And now I will paste to a couple of other pages. Well, a couple of other servers, I should say. I love how most streaming servers for Discord, they actually have like a self-promo section. So if you're on their server, then you can actually post in their self-promo section. I also have self-promo, so that helps. I have self-promo in my server. Sorry if anyone's talking to me right now. I can't see you. I'm afraid. There we go. Last one. And done. There we go. Yeah. Hey, Void. How are you? How you doing? I'm not opening Pokemon cards today. That was Sunday. I'm doing Q&A now. So if you want to ask me something, go for it.